Hello Rocket Troops and welcome back to the HQ. Admin Shade here with my first ever episode of On the Spot, the show where I go with the flow. Now basically what that means is I'm going to be taking 6 Pokemon, putting them in Wonder Trade, getting 6 Pokemon back, whatever they are. I'm going to make them into a team. I'm going to not breed them, but I'm going to try to give them some good moves. I'm going to EV train them. Then I'm going to take them in the Battlespot and then try to get some wins. So that is what this series is all about. I hope that everybody has fun. Thank you for tuning in. This is an example of one of the first series that we're going to do here at Rocket HQ. We have a lot more coming your way with all of our elites working on series to bring to the channel. Some of that's VGC, some of that's different tier stuff, different creative cool stuff. So this series is going to be a little more casual, stuff like that. So we're going to have some fun, just see how it goes. So today I'm going to go ahead and go into Wonder Trade. No, I can't take battles. I'm busy. I'm busy trying to make a series. Can't you see? Okay, so I'm going to go into Wonder Trade, and let's see what we get here. I'm actually giving away these Scizors today in Wonder Trade. I have 6 of them. They are perfect, and as you can see, we have some pretty good moves here. So this is my way of giving back to people for helping me do this amazing series. So I'm going to trade away this first Scizor and see what we get. So it's going to search for a trade partner, and I'm going to do this with all 6 of these Scizors to get a full team. I know on Battlespot you only have to do 3, you choose 3, but I'm going to make a whole team of 6 just to see what we can get some variety. So everyone, just so you know, we have a whole lot coming to Rocket HQ. Some of that's dual stream, some of that's new series, so that's coming your way very soon. It looks like I have my first trade partner, Matilda, I think maybe that's your name, from Italy. Thank you so much for this first trade. Hopefully you enjoy this Scizor. It's pretty good, perfect IVs, all that good stuff. So what do we got here? What's the first Pokemon we have? Caterpie. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? That's amazing. Thank you. It's a great way to get the series started. And its name is Genopin. Genopin. Very cool. Thank you, Matilda, for this Caterpie. It'll serve me well, no doubt. So the first member of the team is Caterpie, as that suggests. So let's take a look here to see what this Caterpie is all about. See what kind of nature it has. Has a modest nature. I don't really know anything about Butterfree or Caterpies in general, so that's going to be interesting to see. Level 2 Caterpie, so I'm going to level all these Pokemon up like I said and try to get some good moves on them and stuff like that. So that could possibly work as a lead maybe. I don't really know, so I'll have to do some research in the meantime. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my team, then I'm going to take a break just in the middle of the video, train them all, and then I'll be back to the second half of the video with the full team, so you'll be able to see the difference there. So let's go ahead and trade our next Scizor here and see what we get. Caterpie, not a bad start at all. I'm fine with that. Okay, so yeah, good stuff so far, not bad. I hope everyone's enjoying these Scizors. If the next one's Pidgey, if I get the Pidgey, it's just gonna be, it's done. Like I'm gonna quit. It's gonna be too good. Looks like we have our next trade with Midden from Canada, I think, Ontario. I don't know if I saw that right. Bye bye, Kratos. Goodbye. What do I got? What do we got here? Okay, is it Semipour, or is that it? I think Semipour. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I mean, a lot of this stuff seems like oh, Panpour, that's it, not Semi, yeah. Okay, so it looks like I got my Panpour for the second member of the team. So far, it's going okay. I don't really know anything about Panpour, so it's making me use Pokemon that I'm not used to using, so could be a whole lot worse, to be honest. Okay, let's see what this Panpour is all about here. What do we got? Has gluttony, lacks nature, definitely like in-game, level 4, probably in one of the first forests that you get that in. So, okay, we'll see what we can do with that. Let's go ahead and trade our next Scizor to see what we get. I hope I just get like a Kyogre, just something ridiculous. Get a Palkia, that'd be cool. I will take that. Like if I get anything, I'm going to take it into Battlespot. It's what this is. Okay, it looks like our next trade partner is Mr. Sir from Washington. Thank you so much for this trade. I hope you enjoy this Scizor, and I hope I enjoy anything that you give me. So, Mr. Sir, thank you for this trade. What do we have here? What do we got? What do we got? Zoroark. Okay. That's not bad at all. we'll have to see what we can do with that. Definitely interesting. I've never got a Zoroark on Wondertrade, so this is kind of cool. Alright, well, let's see what the Zoroark's all about. Oh, everyone, by the way, down below you can see by the On The Spot logo, it says 15 likes or more of the series. One of the most important things as far as feedback goes, feedback is how we make series and how we know what kind of videos you guys like and don't like. So if you like this video, if you like what I'm doing here, please, please, please give me 15 likes on this video, and I will do my best to have these coming to you as much as possible, as soon as possible. So please give me that feedback, because it is invaluable, let me tell you. Alright, so let's see what the Zoroark's all about here, now that my spiel is over. So, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Caterpie, we have Panpour, and we have the Zoroark. Zoroark, oh, Timid with Illusion, level 49. Has Torment, Agility, Embargo, and Punishment. That's not that bad. I'll definitely change up the moveset, but that's pretty good. I'll have to see if these guys are EV'd or not. So let's go ahead and go with our next Scizor. We have 3 members of our team down. So far we have Caterpie, we have Panpour, and we have Zoroark. So I have 3 more Scizors to trade away, and then I'll have the full team that I will then try to change a little bit, moves, EVs, stuff like that, and see if I can get some wins on Battlespot. So it looks like our next trade partner is Andrew from the UK, Scotland. Thank you so much for this trade, Andrew. I hope you enjoy this Scizor if you're watching this somehow. And yeah. Let's see what we get here. What do we got? Okay, is it Basculin? Is that right? I feel like that's right. Got a couple water types on the team. Is it Oh, it's here. It's Barshoft. Barshoft. He looks like a Barshoft. If I had to give him a name, I think that would actually kind of fit. So that works. All right, let's see what we got here with this Barshoft. All right, so far we have Caterpie, we have Panpour, we have Zoroark, and we have Barshoft. It's German. Hasty with adaptability, level 35. We'll have to see what we can do with that. I'm not really sure. A couple of these Pokemon I've never used before, so it's gonna be interesting to see. So far, my most used poke has been Zoroark, and I haven't even used that too much. So let's go ahead and trade our last 2 Scizors and pray that we get something that's a little more powerful than Caterpie. But it's not bad so far. I'm totally cool with the trades we have. I like being able to use different Pokemon and, you know, seeing how I can do, especially because it's Battlespot. It's kind of more laid back. It's not like singles where it's too intense. This is more of casual play. So I was looking forward to doing the series for that reason. Looks like we have our next trade partner. It's Mirko from Italy. Mirko, thank you so much for this trade. I hope you enjoy this Scizor if you're somehow watching this video. And I hope I enjoy whatever you're about to give me. So what do we have here? We have a Floette. I think that's Floette, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we have some interesting Flabebe. Yeah, Flabeb? Flabeb? Yeah, I don't know. I don't use a lot of these Pokemon. I have no idea. Okay, so I have this Flabebe or whatever it is, and let's check out what that's about. I'm not sure what we can get here. So let's see. Okay, so far we have Caterpie, we have Panpour, we have Zoroark, we have Barshoft, and we have Flabebe. And so let's trade away our last Scizor to see if we can get our full team, and we will see what we can get done. Like I said, again, I'm going to take these after I trade this last Scizor away. I'm going to try to get some moves on them. I'm going to EV train them if they're not already EV trained, level them up to at least 50, and then see what we can do from there. So let's trade away this last Scizor and see what we get. Kind of exciting. I hope I get Lugia or something. Flute from Portugal. Thank you so much, Flute, for this trade. I hope you enjoy the Scizor. And I hope that I like whatever you give me. Please, please, please. What do we got? Yes, it wouldn't be complete. It wouldn't be right if I didn't get a Bidoof. It wouldn't be right. Okay, so that's going to... Caterpie. Oh my gosh, that just makes it so much worse. Just go ahead and just put salt in the wound there. I can't even do it. Okay. Alright, so it looks like... Oops. Okay. Again, let me see. Let's see what our full team is here. Alright, so again we have Caterpie, we have Panpour, we have Zoroark, we have Barshoft, and we have Flabebe, and Bidoof. I'm gonna call him Bidoof. Okay, so I have these pokes here, and like I said, I'm going to see what I can do with them, and I will be back in just a minute after I get some EV training done, after I get some moves put on them, and we will get some battles started in Battlespot. So I will be back in just a moment, guys. Stay tuned to On the Spot with Admin Shade. Hello, Rocket Troops, and welcome back to the second half of On the Spot with Admin Shade, the show where I go with the flow. I'm sorry, I had no idea what that was. Anyway, as you can remember from last time, our team that we traded away consisted of Caterpie, Panpour, we had Zoroark, Barshoft, the Basculin, we had Flabebe, and we had Bidoof. So that was a pretty good star lineup from the get-go. But what I did since then is I actually took these Pokemon, I EV trained them, I gave them good items, and I also leveled them up to level 60, I believe was like the base that I did. So I actually gave them a lot of good moves and stuff like that. They're ready for battle, they're in the battle box. And actually, let's talk about the team for a minute. I did some interesting things with this team. Because whenever I made this team, I realized that a lot of these pokes would actually be good with Rain Dance. Umbra told me that Basculin's a beast in the rain. So I actually decided to kind of make this team a pseudo-rain team that people probably won't expect. So I actually have the Butterfree that was the Caterpie, as you can see here. It does have Rain Dance, Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance, and Sleep Powder. The main idea being that Bug Buzz and Quiver Dance can kind of take care of any grass types that might get in the way. Rain Dance for setup, and then Sleep Powder to kind of allow for that setup whenever I put them to sleep. So that's the idea there. Lucky enough to have this thing modest, I gave it max speed, max special attack, and a Focus Sash as well, because it is going to be my lead. So next up, I have the Panpour that is now a Semi-Pour. And it's actually, gave it a Choice Scarf because it's going to be a lot faster. It has a pretty high base speed as it is. It has Surf, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, and Grass Knot, just to try to outspeed anything that might try to get in my way. The Ice Beam is really important here again for grass types that might try to stay in my team's way. Next up, I have another special attacker that is in Zoroark. I was lucky enough to have the Zoroark that had that was timid. And I gave it a Life Orb just to give it that extra boost. It has Focus Blast, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Nasty Plot now. So hopefully I'll be able to set up with this thing. Hopefully trick somebody into thinking that it's another poke on my team, obviously. Maybe the Florigist, I could see how that would be interesting to try to do, just throw people off. Next up, we have Barshoft on the Basculin. That actually is, it has adaptability, and I gave it a Choice Band. So the idea here is going to be I'm going to throw it in the rain and just Aqua Jet. This thing has pretty high base special attack, sorry. And it can just do some real damage with Aqua Jets, and I don't think anyone wants to take one unless you're a Credilli with Water Absorb or Storm Drain or any kind of poke like that. So, next up, I have the Florigist, the Gorgeous Florigist. And here we have, it has Leftovers, and it's kind of a typical set. The only difference being instead of having Protect, I have Rain Dance, just to get that extra setup. So it has Rain Dance, Moonblast, Aromatherapy, and Wish, just to add that extra support to my team. So, last but absolutely not least, we have the Bidoof. That is simple. I actually changed his ability with an ability capsule that I had, gave it a Chesto Berry. It has Curse, Waterfall, Rest, and Return instead of Quick Attack. Unfortunately, this was not a competitive Bidoof. So I just got the Barrel and I gave it Return and spent some time giving it max happiness. So that is our team. It is about ready to go into Battlespot, so without further ado, let me start this live battle stuff. And we'll see how we do. I'm actually kind of excited to see how our little team here goes. It took a while to actually do all the leveling and all of the EVing. As you can see, I'm wearing different clothes. This took me an extra day to do. So let me just connect online here, and we will get these battles underway. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Connecting to the internet. Please wait a moment. I can't wait a moment. I'm filming a series. Come on, interwebs. Come on. Cool. Successfully connected to the interwebs. Good. Alrighty. So let's go ahead here, go into Battlespot. And I actually think I'm going to do either 2 or 3 battles. It really just depends how long they last. So let's just see here. Random matchup. We're going to do just a free battle, I suppose. I usually don't do Battlespot because I usually just get battles with singles that are 6v6. But here it's going to be 3v3, I think. That's how this works. So let's see here. Alright, let's do single battle. And let's do the battle box. That has all of our pokes in it. I don't believe, yeah, we don't have any pokes that have double items, so that's not an issue. Okay. So, we'll challenge. Change the music up here. Even though it doesn't really matter, because I have other music playing in the video. But it's fine. It's schwein. It's mama-schwein. Okay, so we're just waiting on an opponent here. But hopefully our little pseudo rain team will be able to work out. It looks like we have our first battle against Jose. Okay. And it looks like Jose has some interesting Pokemon. I can see that some of his Pokemon don't have any items. Which sort of works out for me. I think that kind of levels the playing field just slightly because I have a lot of pokes that don't have the right natures and stuff like that. We'll have to see how this goes. I see the Charizard and the Lucario have items. Charizard is probably one of his Megas. Yeah, I don't know if he might have Megas on both of those pokes. It's hard to say. But let's just go ahead and pick out our Pokemon. If I had to say what he'd lead with, there's the possibility of that Charizard. So, I think the best idea might be, if that is Charizard Y, even if it's Charizard X, to lead with Butterfree like the plan was originally. Even if he gets the Sun up, then I'll be able to Rain Dance second turn whenever he brings me down to my Sash. And that should work out just fine. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring Butterfree here as my lead. And just to see what kind of damage we can do in the rain. The only poke that would really take advantage of the rain would actually be that Feraligatr, so we have to keep that in mind as well. Trying to think what we can stop with Feraligatr. Let's actually bring the Basculin. And just because I want to see what kind of work that thing can do. And I'm actually going to bring Zoroark. Actually, let's switch this up for a second. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I know what you have, Basculin. Okay. Let's go ahead and withdraw Basculin. Let's throw in Zoroark, and then get Basculin in here. Okay. I think that's all we have to do. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Okay. Let's get this battle underway and see how our little team does here. Our Battlespot on the spot team. What you got for me, Jose? Whatever your name is. Joss? Yoshi? I don't know. Okay, so I throw out Butterfree. And he's going to send out Lucario, actually, which is not bad at all. Okay, so let's see what kind of stuff we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and try to put this thing to sleep. Just so I can get that free setup off. If he's going to let me. He might switch. He did switch, actually. Let's see what he's about to switch into. There's the Feraligatr, which is not bad. I'm going to use Sleep Powder. I am able to put this thing to sleep, so that works out okay. The only precarious situation I'm in now is the fact that Feraligatr looks so weird when he's sleeping. He looks like he's really trying to concentrate on something. Anyway, the idea is that I'm going to try to set up here. The only thing that's standing in the way is that Feraligatr can take advantage of this rain. Not that I think that Yoshi predicted that, but that is going to be something we have to think about. So, let's see here. I'm actually just going to Quiver Dance. I don't see why not. I mean, let's see what kind of damage Butterfree can do, especially after a Quiver Dance or two, as long as he stays asleep. Might as well, because this is my poke that I'm just going to try to set up with. So, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go for a second Quiver Dance and get a little greedy. Just to see what kind of work I can do. He might wake up here, he might not. If I'm lucky, he won't. I can't remember with sleep powder like how many turns they can stay asleep. There, he's awake. Yeah, he's awake now. He goes for the ice beam, which was a good play. Actually didn't do that much damage at all. Let's go ahead and go for a bug buzz, because that did poop damage. So this might not even be an EV for alligator. I'm not really sure. Not that that would do that much damage in general anyway. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what Yosei wants to do. Yoshi, our good friend. Okay, I go for the bug buzz because I'm obviously faster now. Decides not to switch out. Excuse me. And I do a lot of damage with that bug buzz, obviously. And it goes for another ice beam. Let's hope that it doesn't freeze me because that would be awful. Okay, good. Good. And let's go ahead and just go for another bug buzz. Because I am faster, I am going to outspeed. Unless he has the Aqua Jet, which probably wouldn't kill me anyway. Yep, go for the bug buzz. That's a dead for alligator. It's gotta be. Yep, dead for alligator. He's probably going to send out, it really depends what he sends out, but I'm faster than anything now on his team, I think, unless anything has priority, like that Lucario with bullet punches or anything like that. The Sceptile, okay. Well, that's actually an interesting move on his part because I'm going to eat this thing alive, unless it's sashed. So let's just go ahead and go for Bug Buzz. Butterfree is just taking lives out here. Look how vicious it looks. Look at its eyes. The eyes of a demon. Alright, Sceptile. Future Mega Sceptile. See how much damage this Bug Buzz does. Sceptile's not that strong, so... It was a crit. I don't think it mattered at all, to tell you the truth. It's hard to say whether or not that was a competitive Sceptile. Like I said, none of the stuff has any kind of items or anything like that. Honestly, I'm not going to do that much to this thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Rain Dance and just see what kind of damage we can do. Just switch in Basculin next and just try to hit Lucario up really quick. This is Mega Lucario, so it's possible that this is an in-game Lucario. Let's see what kind of moves that it has and what kind of damage it does. But it's possible that it's in-game. It has extreme speed though. It does have extreme speed, but I don't live it. Dang it, I thought I would. Okay. So I was worried about that priority, but it's okay. It's going to be fine. So he does have extreme speed. I'm a little afraid to switch in the Zoroark, obviously, because I don't want to take any kind of fighting type moves. So I'm just going to send in Basculin. Probably shouldn't have got that greedy with those Quiver Dances, but I figured why not, because he did have a couple things on his team that would be weak to that. I'm just going to go ahead and go for Waterfalls. I am Choice Banded, so that's the most amount of damage I think I'll be able to do. The Lucario goes for an Aura Sphere here, which is why I didn't switch into Zoroark. I was afraid of that kind of thing. And it brings me down to 1 HP? Good lord. That is awful. Okay. So this thing is about to outspeed me and destroy my life. I'm glad that I lived with 1 HP though. That worked out. And he go ahead and uses the extreme speed. And he's going to go for Aura Sphere next, obviously, because I'm just going to send out the Zoroark. This battle actually went bad for me really quickly. But I have the Zoroark. Nothing to fear here. I do have the Flamethrower, so let's just go ahead and use that. And I do definitely outspeed, because I am timid and I'm all that good stuff. So I actually do get the Flamethrower off, kill the Lucario, and we're sitting pretty. So it looks like our on-the-spot team worked for this first battle. Let's go ahead and do a second battle, and then after the second battle I will go ahead and call it a day. But if you like this series and you like what I'm doing right now, please give me 15 likes and I'll try to keep these coming your way really quick all the time. So let's go ahead and keep going with the flow here. So I'm not going to save that battle video? Yeah, I won't save that. Yes, I want to continue battling. Let's take the battle box. Let's see what other kind of work we can do. So let's do a challenge. Switch up the music for no reason. Why not? Why not? So it looks like the team's going okay. It looks like the next battle is against Steven from Pennsylvania. Steven, thank you for this battle. Thank you for helping me create my beautiful series. Looks like he has some legendaries on his team, so that's cool. Has items on everything, so it looks like Steven is just out there to take lives. I don't think that he cares much about bringing Ubers into Battlespot. Honestly, if I got Ubers whenever I was doing Wonder Trading, I'd take them for sure. So we'll just have to deal with that because this is a thing of Battlespot. So I'm going to go ahead and think for a second. If he had to lead with anything, I'd say the Greninja or the Charizard, probably. But he might just go all out and just lead with some straight up legendaries just to see what kind of work he can do against my team. So let's go ahead and bring Butterfree again just for that setup. Let's bring Florges because I feel like I'm gonna have to maybe stall some stuff out here and try to get some support up on my Mons. And let's take Bibarel just because I want to demo some other members of the team. It actually might not be a bad idea to take Semipour. Let's actually withdraw Florges. And let's bring Semipour instead, just for the sake of variety. And let's see what kind of stuff Steven tries to do against my team. I'm kind of afraid because of those legendaries just chilling in the background. Okay. Steven's issuing a challenge. I'm going to go ahead and send out the Butterfree, of course. And there's the Charizard that I expected. So what I'm going to do is try to get a Sleep Powder off on it. He didn't Mega, which I'm kind of surprised at. Brings me down to my Sash, which I expected, and hopefully this hits because I'll be very upset if it doesn't. Okay, good. Good job, Butterfree. So the Charizard is asleep, so it's possible he'll switch out. I'm glad that everything worked out okay there. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Rain Dance now. It's possible that he even saw this being a Rain Team, that's why he delayed his Mega. But that doesn't matter as much right now because I'm just going to try to set up really quick. That's the first turn of sleep. I get the Rain up. So that'll last for a few turns here, but I think 5 turns it is, since I don't have Damp Rock or anything. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and switch into Barrel. And we'll see what kind of damage we can do here. I would predict him switching out, especially if he brought other stuff that could potentially destroy my team, like that Mewtwo and or Xerneas, and just get Geomancies off or whatever that thing does. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just go for a Waterfall. I don't see why not. Gets the Charizard out of there, so I probably could have went for a free Curse. That's okay though. I'm happy doing Waterfall damage in the rain to anything on his team, so that'll work just fine. I am max HP, max attack, so I got a crit there. Probably mattered. I would definitely say it mattered, but that's okay. I mean, crits happen. They do happen. So there's the Xerneas now. So, yeah. So there's the Xerneas against a Bibarel. So let's see what kind of damage we can do here. I'm actually curious to see what kind of damage I can do. So let's go ahead and go for a Waterfall. Goes for the Thunderbolt. So that's unfortunate. That did a lot of damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Waterfall. This thing could definitely take me out. So there's the Waterfall damage in the rain. I got another crit. Bibarel, you're a monster. You are a monster, Bibarel. So I'm actually going to see what else I have here. Okay, let's go ahead and fodder off Butterfree. Just because I have Rest on Bibarel, and that could possibly be useful. So let's just go ahead and get Butterfree out of here, and it uses the Thunderbolt again. Probably going to spam it. And this is actually going to be interesting because I do have the Choice Scarf on Semipour. As you guys know, the rain stopped now, so that's unfortunate. But we're going to have to deal with that. I do have the Choice Scarf on the Semipour, so I should be able to outspeed. And let's see, I have Surf, Ice Beam, Grass Knot, and Focus Blast. Now in the rain, this would all obviously be a lot better. So let's just go ahead and go with the Stab Surf just to try to kill this Xerneas. I'm not sure if we will or not. No, you lived with like 1 HP, dude. You lived with like 1 HP, dude. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. See that little red thing? That's right there? That hurts. Okay, well, it looks like that's unfortunate. I don't have any kind of priority. If I did have, instead of the return, if I had Quick Attack, that would definitely help. But he does have some pokes in the back, so it is what it is. That was a good battle, though. I'm going to go ahead and go for a rest just because. It goes for Night Slash, which is kind of weird. Okay, whatever. So I lost to Xeranus, which I'm okay with. So it looks like we're 1-1 right now. So let's go ahead and go for the tiebreaker, just to see what we can do. Steven, good game, good battle, sir. So let's go ahead and do one more battle, just so we can call it a day. So no, I don't want to save that battle video. No. Okay, so let's continue battling, do one more battle, and see what our team can do here. Battle box. And let's see what our team can do. This time I might lead, depending on who I battle and what they bring. I may lead with Florges just because we haven't seen it yet. So it looks like next we have Isaiah. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Isaiah, I think that's it. It looks like he has a couple members of his team without items. There's the Ludicolo. The Jolteon's going to be an issue. For sure. Okay. It looks like a couple of members of his team are going to be an issue. If I had to guess, he could lead with Ludicolo, maybe. He could also definitely lead with the Jolteon, so we're going to have to see for sure what he does. So let's just go ahead and... Let's go ahead and lead with Florges, because if he does lead with the Jolteon, just trying to like kill, you know, half of my team with Thunderbolts, I can take one easy with Florges. I am max HP, max special defense, so I don't really care what this thing does to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Florges out, and next let's bring. So I'll get the rain up. Do I want to bring Basculin, Barrel? Let's go ahead and bring Basculin. Oh, let's go ahead and let's. I don't know. Let's bring Babarrel. Oops. Let's bring Zoroark, and let's bring Babarrel. Let's see what kind of work we can do with this team here. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Zaya is issuing a challenge. Sounds good. Let's see what we got here. I send out my gorgeous Florges. He sends out his Umbreon. Okay. Okay. I don't see him wanting to take a Moonblast. I do have the Moonblast, as you can see there. The possibility of the switch is there. Let's just go for a Moonblast, because it doesn't have an item on it. Yeah, it does take the... Okay, so we can kind of see... He saw that coming and decided to switch out, which is a good idea. So we can kind of get an idea of where the competitive nature of this player is there. So go for the Moonblast. It doesn't do poop damage, of course. So let's go ahead and go for the Rain Dance just to try to take some... Okay, it uses Eruption, so that's not good at all. I can take that though pretty well. So I go ahead and go for the Rain Dance just to try to take some power away from this thing. And I'm not going to be doing much, but my idea I think right now is going to be, I think I'm going to go ahead and Wish Pass. He does have Wild Charge, which is interesting. I don't really see that many Typhlosions. So it gets damaged by Recoil. It gets damaged by Recoil. And I'm going to go ahead and go for Wish here. And it's actually kind of... I don't know if I want to switch out though, because now that I know he has that Wild Charge, it's kind of scary. So I'm actually just going to stay in, I think. And just try to whittle this thing down some more, to tell you the truth. That is boring, but it goes for Lava Plume. Okay. It's not going to do that much to me. And I'm going to go ahead and go for Moonblast and try to stall this thing out a bit. Just because it's doing some damage, I mean. I'm getting wishes back, so there's not a whole lot this thing can do. If I keep rain up and I keep pressure on this thing, it's not going to be able to do as much damage with its moves. And when I see the opportunity, I will go for the Wish Pass on Basculin probably and try to sweep. So for now, let's just keep going for Moonblast. I see no reason not to. So we have Blast Burn, we have Lava Plume, we have Wild Charge, and Eruption. So that's a decent set for Typhlosion. But I don't really care because I'm just going to keep going. And I get a crit here, so I'm not that afraid, especially if he brought other members of his team. Like the Umbreon doesn't want to take these. Not really, anyway. So I'm just going to keep going here. I see no reason not to. No reason not to, especially because he has to recharge. So it works. It works out. Lives again with like a little bit. That's okay though. It's okay, everyone. Everyone calm down. It's going to be fine. So, okay. Let's go ahead and go for a rain dance. I don't really care. I don't care. Okay. That's fine. And the Umbreon comes back out. So, that's okay. Let's go ahead and just go for the rain dance. And let's try to whittle this thing down some and just see what this is all about. It may or may not toxic or something like that. I have the aromatherapy, so I don't really care about that. So Florges is actually a good choice in this battle, I think. Just the stalling capability is very nice. So let's go for a Moonblast, just see how much damage. It goes for toxic like I thought. I do have the aromatherapy though. It's okay. Everyone, it's okay. It's going to be fine. Calm down. It's all good. So I go for the Moonblast, and it does, way too much damage. And that special attack fell, so I don't care about this poison at all. I'm just going to go for another Moonblast. It might go for a Wish. This is probably a standard Umbi set, so I'm not really sure. Let's just go for a Moonblast. A Moongus, a Moonblast. And uses Protect for basically no reason, that's fine. I don't think the Umbreon has an item, so it doesn't even get lefties back, I don't think. So, yeah, it's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's mamish fine. Okay. So, Moonblast. Unless you want to try to stall me out of Moonblast, which would be really lame. Psychic. It's all good. It's fine. That did no damage. There's the Moonblast. Boop. Cool. That worked out well. So next turn I'll probably aromatherapy and Wish and do all that good stuff and just chill with Florges. Florges does not care. Florges is very powerful. Yep, so I'm taking more toxic damage. Let's see what the last member of his team is because I have not seen it yet. Boo, 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 boo. There's the Jolteon. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. That is exactly what I was afraid of. So let's just go ahead and aromatherapy this turn. Wish next turn. Oh gosh, Thunder in the Rain. Okay. Okay, so yeah. That didn't do that much damage though. So let's at least get rid of my toxic damage. I'll Wish, be able to live, and try to hurt this thing a little bit. The Rain's gone now, so hopefully he'll even miss the Thunder if he decides to keep going for Thunders. So at least that's working out a little bit. Let's go for a Wish just for funsies. For funsies. There's the Thunder again, but I avoid it because the Rain is not up. So that's a little unfortunate for him, but that's what happens when you use Thunder in not Rain. So that worked out okay. So I'm getting a little HP back, and I'm going to get even more back whenever that Wish comes around. So let's just go ahead and go for Moonblast, because Jolteon's somewhat frail. Well, it looks like Isaiah decided to quit. Good battle, though. I mean, I'm chalking that up for a win. I'm definitely chalking that up for a win. Florges was just about to stall. So I'm okay with that, honestly. I don't mind at all. So looks like that was a successful 3 battles. We are 2-1 with our on-the-spot team. So that worked out pretty well. I'm actually kind of proud of that. The pseudo-rain team. The little pseudo-rain team. Cool. Well, that worked out well. And yeah, so that's actually, let's look at our team one more time. One more time. Oh, not you, Dusclops. Let's go ahead and look at our team once more, just to see everybody on it again. And then we'll call it a day. So we have the Butterfree, which was actually worked out pretty well. Have the Semi-Poor. Got the Basculin, the Barshaft. We have the Zoroark. We had the Florges, the gorgeous Florges. And last but not least, the Bibarel. So that was actually a pretty good team. That was an awesome on-the-spot team. I was glad to be able to improvise and make a rain team out of that. That was kind of cool. So yeah, everyone, if you like what I was doing here and you want to see more of it, please, please, please give me 15 likes. That's all. So if you watch the video and you kind of like it, if you're like, yeah, I could probably watch that again, just give me a like. That's all you got to do, and I will bring more of these your way. I'd be happy to do it because I had a whole lot of fun doing it. And here at Rocket HQ, we're all about having fun. We're all about making cool series for everyone to enjoy. So that is what we're here to do. That's what I'm going to do for you. So yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just like this video. Just like it. Like it right now. So yeah, so that's about all. Please, please, please Leave some comments down below and let me know what I could do differently with the series. Let me know what you like about the series, what you don't like about the series. I'm all about feedback, so that way I can give you the best content possible. So, without further ado, that is the end for our first episode of On the Spot. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a fun time. This is Admin Shade signing off for Rocket HQ.